We're about 75% of the way there. Duncan and Pearce have taken on kind of a stronger leadership role, determining some of the plot developments or the story developments and some of the decision making.
So the group that we've created are called Panacea. Panacea is a word that means a cure-all. It's a pill or a medicine that cures everything that ails you.
We've got a more structured plot now, and we have a series of events that we're trying to hit, which include theatrical abductions.
I think that I actually am much happier with the integration of the internet into the production this time. But I'm also anxious about the nature of the content.
I am shooting a mini home invasion. We're pretending to be Panacea members, launching the first phase of their sort of attention-grabbing campaign. Basically violating people's notions of property, violating the borders that people have laid around their houses, and making their presence known.
Who the f are you? I'm a stranger.
How many bits of real-world references does it take to create in the audience the feeling that it's real? It's kind of fascinating. Again, that thing of illusion. How much stuff do you need to create illusion? An illusion of reality, is that more or less? I don't know.
There's 3 young performers who have brought on to play our away team. So they're 3 enthusiastic young revolutionaries who decide that the best way to advocate for the ideals of the Panacea is through revolutionary violence.
Maybe we should just pull the whole project. It's an important point. Maybe we should just go back, have a quick look at it and go, you know what? This is not appropriate. This is not how the internet should be used.
We have a week-long development and then we have 2 live performances. And you, as Shri, and probably the other 2 characters from today, are going to be people busting into this live forum event and kind of disrupting it.
Cool. Yeah, that is a thing.
Your characters exist already and other people are writing them. So your character, who you've just kind of created live for the first time today, is going off and existing online, and he's doing things and tweeting about things and having arguments with people.
Like already?
I think some of it already, and some of it will happen between now and the next time we see you live.
Awesome.
You know, these are the same sort of questions that was posed by Orson Welles, and his response was to keep going.
So what we did today in terms of makeup is we took this idea of CV Dazzle, and the bit of kind of fictional future tech we've inserted into it is the idea of a special refractive paint. And we can do a little bit of fun editing in post. That means that whenever our character turns their face, there's a distortion in the image. And we can say, hey, that's because of this special glitch makeup we've invented.
And that's how it's
Undetected.
done. That's how you go undetected in public. Thanks to Panacea for getting the glitch makeup.
And that's a thing that we can kind of basically lie to our audience about and say, oh, we have this magical technology. We filmed a series of 6 different parallel storylines that will unfold on the faces of the Google Cube that tell the story of a group of young, enthusiastic revolutionaries busting into Ben Winspear's house, tying him up and forcing him to advocate for the Panacea.
You know, I'm always going to be bothered if there's anything online which people find distressing.
That's the whole point of the cube, basically, that on the front it looks like Ben Winspear, he's got a bruise, he's been hit in the face. But then as you rotate the cube, you realise that Ben let them into the house. What we actually do is we subvert the whole idea of a violent video advocating for revolutionary change, simply by rotating the cube.
Even if the actual thing doesn't work, the legacy of it is so huge insofar as thinking process. We'll see this conversation, this project bleed out into 50 different projects. I've got no question about that.
I have no idea what happens next.
We have 2 weeks to go. So everything's happening all at once, all the time, always.